everyone, Viking back. We're taking a look at another batch of gals from Senran Kagura Burst Renewal. Now this is Homura's Crimson Squad, which is made up of former Hebijo Academy, that's the evil ninja academy, students. So in this game, when you play through the story, it all kind of unfolds, but this is a renegade group of girls that are on their own now and led by Homura, which is the main antagonist of Burst on the evil ninjas. And then in other subsequent games, which we'll get into, it changes, and now they're kind of renegades. But I'm not going to get into the story, but this is Haruka, and she's kind of a puppet character. Like, she has this little robot guy that does a lot of the fighting, and she kind of controls him. She is kind of a, I don't know, kind of a mean character in the story. I guess, like, I don't know, she's always tormenting the other characters and stuff. But she has some pretty cool moves, and her gameplay is unique with the robot that she has. And she's also kind of more of the like the flirtier type of girl in the story, where she's always, you know, kind of insinuating stuff. So if you like that type of personality, you might like this character. She's a little bit tricky to play too. Her combos are, you know, kind of unorthodox. The little robot has a chainsaw, flamethrower, etc. Let's see. Her ninja art, the first level is like she blows a kiss and it shoots a bunch of hearts. Here's her second one. It's kind of a flurry and it shoots some energy balls. The little robot does. That's her second level. And then her third level ultimate ninja art, pretty sure we'll get into it up here. She throws like these colored vials, and I don't really, maybe I missed it in the story, but I don't really get what they are. But it's kind of an area of effect attack. Kind of goes everywhere around her. Here we go. Throws these little rainbow vials and they break. Kind of clears the area. So it's kind of a lame ultimate, but I guess, I don't know. It's okay. So that's the first gal. Let's see if I can mop up these flamethrower. Yeah, I mean, she's pretty fun to play as if you can get her combos down and stuff, but she's, as you can see here, is little projectile shooting ninjas are always a problem. There we go, she blows the kiss. That took them all out. So that's Haruka. Let's move on to the next gal. So here we have Mirai. I don't know how to pronounce it. She's another umbrella character, but for the girl side, and for the evil side, and she has like projectiles. So she's kind of like, you do a lot better with her if you can get away from the group and get your projectiles in. Up close, she doesn't really have a lot of attacks to like keep them at bay like some of the other gals with swords. But if you can keep your distance, she's really good. I actually have gotten some good rounds in with her. You just got to kind of figure out what will pop characters up and when you need to run away and play a little defense. Her transformations are all projectiles as well. She has some pretty unique ninja art moves. Let's see if I can get one off. So her first level is here. You can't really see it, but she has a big gun that comes out from under her dress and it shoots a bunch of these big energy balls. kind of funny. There, yeah. So she does a lot of, you know, almost like the bullet hell type of, you know, projectile attacks. Unique design. Doesn't play like anyone else in the game. Her second level ninja art right here is a bunch of miniguns come out from under her dress, and then she just kind of flies through the crowd of people and shoots them up into the air. And that works pretty good for clearing space, taking out groups of enemies. And her ultimate is pretty cool as well. She spawns like a big airplane and then drives the airplane around. Let's see if I can get... Here we go. Okay, here we go. Get some space. So she spawns an airplane, as you can see, you can fly it around and the plane shoots. Pretty powerful. Just kind of goes up and drops a bomb down. Leaves a little mark on the ground. Kind of a cool special. And then I just do my burst and finish them off. So that's Mirai. Unique character. I like her. Little umbrella gun. On to the next gal. Here we got Hikage. She's like a, I don't know, I don't want to say emo girl, but like, you know, she's like a depressed, you know, always kind of depressed and brooding type of character. She has a knife and with like quick hits, and it has some of the moves poison the enemies. It does a little poison effect, so that's kind of neat. I believe she's the only character that poisons with her attacks. And she has kind of a power-up in her ninja arts where she kind of goes all crazy and her eyes glow purple. Transform. And you know, when you transform, I think I said it in the last video I did with the good guys, or the Hanzo school, is, you know, your combos change when you transform into your shinobi form, so you get better combos and more hits and stuff, so there's her level 3. She kind of installs into like a crazy, wild, just slashing fury type gal, and she gets a little purple aura, as you can see there. Just totally crushes everyone. And it wears off after a little bit of time. You know, I think you get 30 seconds or something to do as much damage as you can, and then you just have to, you know, build up your meter and reinstall it when it wears off. She's a fun character to play. She's just a little depressing in the story. She's always kind of blah. There's her level 2. No, level 1. She does just a quick combo and then she shoots her knife out. Her knife kind of, I don't know, it comes out like a whip in that move, and it shoots straight out, so just kind of a basic first level move. Her level 3 with the transformation is the way to go. Level 2, I can't remember what her level 2 is, but here we go. Oh yeah. It's like a rush down, wide area of attack, and it goes. She runs straight ahead, just slashing like a figure 8, and that's a pretty powerful move too. Nice to clear out enemies with. So that's Hokage. And the next character is one of my favorites, I think, on this team. Yep, this is Yomi. She has a big old sword like Guts from Berserk, and she also has a crossbow and gun on her arms, so she can slash with the big sword, and then her triangle button, her other attack button, is shooting with the crossbow and stuff. So you have a little bit of range with her, and then you have a big old sword. So that was her. She just did her special move. She shoots a bunch of arrows, I believe. No, now we're transforming. So now let's see what her first move is. Okay, so her level 1 is her sword gets real big, and she just does a straight out slash, kind of like Ikaruga's attack, but it's just right in front, so you don't get much coverage with it. And her level 2, I believe, is like a crossbow flurry. Let's see if we can get it off here. Here it is, yep. Flurry of crossbows, and then she throws a bunch of bombs around her, so kind of a ranged attack with a area around her clearing you, which is kind of nice. And her level 3 ultimate attack is a big whirlwind that just totally takes up the whole screen. Get that off here in a minute. But she's definitely one of my favorite characters. I like the fact that, there's ranged, and then she has a big old sword. I'm kind of a fan of the big, massive sword, like Guts from Berserk. Kind of a slow character too, so you gotta really kind of learn her combos. Or you'll leave yourself open between swings to get attacked. Here we go, is her ultimate. Just swings and swings around with her sword. Her sword gets big, it just does a big whirlwind. Pretty good moves. Good variety for clearing out enemies. So that's Yomi. Now we got Homura. Homura. She's the leader of this team, kind of like Asuka was in the other team. She's got 6 katanas. She holds 3 in each hand. And then she has one crimson big red katana on her back that you pull out when you do her level 3. So her level 3 is kind of a transformation too, but you get a special weapon. And her hair turns red, I think, as well. Maybe that's just her transformation, but yeah, her attack, she's pretty good. She's a solid character. Fast speed and decent power. This is her level 1. She does a bunch of these crisscross slashes. Kind of clears out an area of enemies. And level 2 is this, another combo, and then she jumps up and does a big old crisscross slash. So kind of similar just sword combo attacks, which is okay. Got some good air juggles here. Get her ultimate off. Ultimate is like Asuka's, where if you do it right here, it'll damage enemies in this blast area. And then you get your one sword out. So you go from 6 swords to 1 sword, but you get a bunch of cool combo options. And it does a lot more damage. So that's Homura. She's a good character too, one of my favorites, and she's a main character in the story in this game, the early Senran Kagura story of the burst timeline or whatever. So yeah, so the last character we have coming up next is not part of the Crimson Squad ex Hebijo girls. It is Rin, and she's kind of like Daidoji. She's like a she's the teacher for the evil school, Hebijo. She's like their trainer, and I just threw her on the end of this video, whatever. So she teaches all the girls how to be ninjas, all the evil girls at the evil school. She has ties to the Hebijo Academy, so she wasn't always an evil ninja, and you get that through the story. But she's awesome. If you take a look at her moves here, she's like one of the stronger characters in the game. Kind of weird weapons, these little ring blades. This is level 1, big old whirlwind blade, projectile, Kamehameha looking thing. A lot of good combo opportunities with this character. There's level 2, spin the discs around, and whirlwind with a big old slash. Pretty good level 2. Yeah, really, her moveset's really fun. Get the level 3 off and see if we can call it a day. We'll move on to the next batch of girls in the game, a different day. Here her ultimate, she calls in a big purple bird and it just goes crazy. So that was the Crimson Squad X Hebijo girls from the beginning of the Senran Kagura story. So we'll check you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Viking will be back. Take care of yourselves as always. Bye. 情けと容赦の文字はない。